search the web for disk.
Right.
I'm like, then I type O and it's still gone. Then O, then R and D and it's still gone. And I press enter and it opens Edge. I'm like,
Right.
what?
So, like, it does that all the time. Yeah, you're
I
right.
know.
I'll type in DI and Discord shows up, and then DISC and it goes away.
Yeah.
But then if I do ORD, then it comes back again.
And sometimes for me it doesn't. And I'm like, and so I was searching for you, and I typed X, and you showed up. And I typed Andy92, and it was like, oh, no friend found. I'm like, this is literally his exact name. So I press enter to search for you,
Literally,
and then you
yeah.
show up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, it uses the search function. But I'm like, you're on my friends list. I typed in your exact name. I only have, like, I don't know. I have I have 150 friends. Like, how many milliseconds does it take to make that match, you know? Like, come on.
It's actually amazing. I will tell you though, ever since everything's happened and so many other things have occurred, I've not played my Xbox in like I was coming up on like 2 months now.
Ooh.
Because the only Xbox game I play now is this, and this is on PC, and I've been playing my PS4, and I'm really enjoying my PS4.
You know, every time you said that, I'm like, oh, now I want to buy a PS4, and I'm like, oh, no, I shouldn't.
I'm going through the Uncharted collection right now. Oh, what a good series! What a good series! I'm almost done with Uncharted 2 because I got the Nathan Drake collection.
Oh, is that just like Master Chief, but like with
a
snake or whatever it is?
Part of me thinks that like they did that name as a troll for MCC because MCC came first. Another part of me thinks that like it's just a good name. But no, it's like the MCC. It's all the single player campaigns. There's no multiplayer, which is fine. And it actually works.
Oh,
that's the most.
What is?
That's the most important thing, is that it actually works.
And you didn't have to wait 2.5 years? Whoa. Whoa. Amazing.
And it works like automatically, and it's really nice. I was very pleased.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
It was made by Bluepoint, and apparently like it's like a development team like specializes in porting things.
If we're gonna produce any power, we'll need a generator.
And part of me is like, wow, maybe they should have they should have ported another collection properly.
I mean,
Generator
yeah, like listen, like 343 just can't need to get that shit together. Like, I'm sorry. Like, how can you? It just amazes me.
Well, there's also like, did you hear about all the everyone raging about? Like, so this week there was the creative director left.
I mean, that I'm like, whatever. That's just a creative director, right? Like, but
I mean, that can be like semi-significant. I feel like.
I mean, it's quite late into the dev cycle. Like,
Right. I think everything that they were going to do is like set in stone. But
yeah, and
but as someone who works in a software company, like a huge one, like it's really uncourteous to leave during the middle of a project. Like we just had a major release like 2 months ago, and we just had a wave of people leave because people like get job offers if they're like wanting to switch to different companies or different fields or whatever. And like they'll usually just wait until the release is over because that's just like being courteous.
Sure. But I mean, it may be like he's kind of doing that, but it's just this is the point where he's finished what he needs to do.
That is true.
So now he's leaving.
That's true.
And that's kind of the same thing, but just.
I am concerned though their Glassdoor reviews are like kind of disappointing.
it's not a good look. Yeah, I mean, considering, like, Fort Jordan was, like, 100% overtime or whatever, wasn't it? Like, unpaid. You know, like...
Yeah. That was a oof.
Yeah. Because, like, well, and I mean, like, 343 planned to cancel support for Halo Wars 2 in February 2018. And it was only because Renzi volunteered to continue doing it that we continued to get support.
And now that's wasted.
Yeah. Because, like, they hadn't planned for him to do it, so they're like, "Oh no, you're gonna do this." So even though he volunteered to do that, like we got some, but it was like in his free time.
Yeah. It's actually interesting, like, there are, like, especially if you go online, like, there's a lot more PlayStation fans than there are Xbox fans. Like, I think it's just because it's an older system.
One, it's like, what is there to get excited about on Xbox One? Like, MCC? Halo Wars 2?
Yeah.
I mean, one is like games that weren't even made for this console, and the other one, something like, can't fix basic bugs in.
Yeah, it is pretty disappointing. Oh, you're coming from that side. Okay, I'll come back. Are you light blue?
I am, yeah.
I left because of his snipers, but I'll come back.
Yeah, they're all gone. Don't worry.
I'll cut him off.
Oh yeah.
No,
Nice
sir.
job. Cut off that one flamer.
Yes. Worth.
Great job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. There's just a lot of games I really like on my PS4. Like I have Horizon that I'm probably gonna get into when I'm done with Uncharted 2, 3, and 4, and then I have Last of Us, and I have God of War.
So many games. Oh.
It'll keep me busy for a while. I'm looking forward to it. And with the PS4 Pro, it looks like you can actually like have frame rates increase on the console, which is like revolutionary. Because my Xbox,
I think the X does that, doesn't it?
I've not seen it. If it does, it's really for me. It's been resolution.
Oh.
You know,
like,
it bothers me. I wish you could pick. I wish you could pick between frame rate and resolution, because I would pick frame rate.
Yeah, I definitely would too. Because the Xbox One X is like by far the most powerful console.
Yes, it's more powerful than PS4 Pro. There's no denying that.
All units. Rally point set. Leader
Okay, I
power
don't think
ready.
I need this anymore.
Our allies are attacking the enemy base.
Doo-doo.
All units.
I'm gonna get a little
Ready to burn.
bold with my expo,
Ooh.
if you will.
The enemy hero is down.
Little I don't know, I was
None
gonna
of them
say.
got out alive.
I will get good old napalm missiles. Oh. Well, light green wasn't looking, and he lost everything
Supply pad upgrade
to a
complete.
enduring salvo.
Upgrade complete.
Well, I maxed that guy's extractor in more councils, so I should get them. Oh, look at them pro players.
How about this? Maybe this will help.
Oh, I wasn't not recording it.
Maybe
Oh,
the
that's just
burn.
mean.
Maybe the burn
Enemy
will help.
structure
There we go.
burned to the ground.
Kabloom.
One can only hope, right?
They're still taking. There we go. They're gone.
So
You can tell because you can hear through the fog of war.
Our allies are attacking the
I'm not a fanboy by any means,
all units.
but I do think the PS4 is a superior console at this point in time.
Losing a power node to the enemy.
Them fighting.
And there's nothing wrong.
Rally point set.
Like, I don't get the console war anyway. Like,
I know, right?
like you want the industry
I've
to
had,
succeed.
I've had all of them, like almost every generation. Like I actually didn't plan to buy either console, but then they didn't make Halo Wars 2 crossplay, so I bought an Xbox.
And then they did make a crossplay.
Yeah, so now it just like sits there.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation released like a number of like really amazing titles, so I'm like thinking of getting those.
Gotcha. Our allies are attacking
But
the
yeah.
enemy base.
PC
Well, at least this
Master
guy followed rule number 1 and rule number 2.
Race. Oh, that is amazing. I mean, doesn't I'm the only one with mini bases, like pretty much.
Combat station upgrade.
I have one.
That's nice.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All units.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll
All
leave him to
units.
that.
Oh, I was gonna get a expert, wasn't I? Go get that.
Our allies are attacking
I forgot to
the
hold
enemy
position.
base.
That's why. There.
Apparently,
Okay.
some dude was saying in the YouTube comments that like you can do right trigger rather quickly with right trigger and Y. Is that true?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
I did not. So
it
why
actually
don't
works.
so why don't they fix right trigger?
All units.
Because right trigger doesn't work because they added the
Rally point set.
special commands,
Having a little fun
and
with
they never
enemies.
like
Our
figured out
allies
how
are
to get it to
attacking
work
the
properly.
enemy base. All units.
Okay, I mean that's stupid, but
All
okay.
units.
I just can't get out of the memory
Supply pad
habits of
constructed.
doing right trigger. That's my problem. Oh yeah,
What's he flaring about?
I need to get the base.
I guess I'll go to third tech since I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Our allies are attacking the enemy base.
Yeah, I guess I'll get protector. You know, that sounds fun.
For like being really aggressive early on, now orange has like been eerily quiet.
All
Well,
units.
I don't think he had like many
All
gems.
units.
So.
Supply pad
He was still at
upgrade
Tech
complete.
1 like just a couple of minutes ago.
We've
They just used a
destroyed
heal and a bulk, and it's still dying.
turret constructed.
They used the bulk after the base died.
All units.
Oh, this dude just walked into my napalm missiles.
Yeah, let's run Cody X. I only have
Supply
Cody
pad
X.
upgrade
That's
complete.
not good.
I wonder if this is gonna make him quit.
None of them got out alive.
I think the answer is probably.
Oh, you're over there as well.
Oh, that's a beam. That's a
Headquarters
beam.
upgrade complete.
That's a beam. That's a beam. That's a beam. That was a really good beam.
All
But
I
it
think
was-
it was just some bad splits, but whatever. We'll go with that.
All units. Enemy structure burned.
Just
to the
wasn't
ground.
happening.
All units.
I'll just get his gen and I'll leave.
I maxed his other gen, so it's red bar.
We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Okay, well, just ignore that then, I guess. You know, it's fine.
I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna leave.
All units.
Live to fight another
Well,
day.
I'm going in. Yeah, boys.
Boys.
We're gonna get this generator.
Our allies are attacking the enemy base.
Units delivered and deployed. Over.
Our
There we
allies
go.
are in trouble.
Let's get this hero. Who needs units? Just have holograms. That's all you need. Look at this. The
Enemy
hologram
hero.
army is OP. I love how it still says super unit as a bug. It's the best bug. Oh, he's got a lot of hornets. Uh-oh.
Turret constructed.
That's unfortunate.
Upgrade complete.
No, leave me alone. Andrew, you there? Andrew? Oh no.
Engine ripped and ready.
Oh no.
Our allies' base
So
is
if
under
you said
attack.
anything the last 30 seconds,
Oh,
I didn't.
okay. Okay, you're back.
My dog was spazzing out and I had to help him.
Okay.
Oh, he has a lot of air.
Yeah, they're being very rude.
Very
Power
rude.
ready.
Okay. I need another gen.
Nightingale ready.
Killed my
Turret
armor.
constructed. All
It's
units.
kind of like unacceptable.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay.
Our allies' base is under
It sounded like
attack.
my dog was like getting to something he shouldn't be getting into.
Wolverine,
Ooh,
yeah, show me
okay.
the target.
Yeah, actually, that's so wrong.
Generator constructed.
This guy's losing to
Leader
Grunts,
power
whatever.
ready.
I'm gonna go win.
Leader
So
power
I'm a
Tanks! Very nice. Digging the tanks.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Thank you. La la.
All units.
Alright, he's running from you. That's hilarious.
Out of here.
I mean, Alice is here. She's like an independent woman who don't need no man.
Clearly.
Look at that.
Wolverine,
Are you serious? Why do they have so many leader powers?
All units.
They don't need those.
Generator upgrade complete.
Alice, run. Where's Jerome? There's Consanu. Got power.
Why are those?
All units.
Just go here.
Oh.
I got siege. Son.
Leader
Same.
point earned.
Ooh, yes.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it is indeed.
Let's see, 850. Okay, I need reinforcements.
Yeah, let us go.
Let's go, boys.
Vehicle level 1
Wait, I need
research.
600 power. Hang on, hang on. Back up, back up.
Generator constructed.
Okay, let's go, boys.
Let's mix our armies together, make it easier to move. You know?
Easy for the beam, right?
Yep. We want to give them the best chance. You know? We want to be fair, boys.
Yeah, it's so true. I will kick things off.
Oh, you're going to that side as well.
The enemy base.
Ooh. This guy's tech.
Oh, none of them got out
He's
alive.
tech 1.
Yeah, look.
Oh, there's the beam. There's the beam.
He's tech.
All units.
Why is he tech 1?
King baked. Definitely got baked
Enemy
there.
structure burned to the ground.
Oh, look at these hornets. Mine!
mine.
Wait,
Mine.
that works on the mantis?
Our allies are attacking the enemy base.
What?
I mean, it is a vehicle, isn't it?
We
Yeah, but
destroyed an
it
enemy
doesn't work on
structure.
other heroes. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I
Probably
mean, it
is.
used to work on the Forge Shop. Wait,
All
does that mean you can get mantis as...
on the way.
Okay, we have to test that after this. Can we test that after this?
Wait, what are we testing?
Isabel Ghost in the Machine combat salvage on the drone mantis.
Like
you
if
can
you
get
get
them.
it back.
Like, see if you can get like an army of drone mantis.
Man,
I wanna
green
play-
is terrible.
Because you used to be able to do that with the Forge Shop, right?
Back and let the drones
You used to be able to have like infinite Forge Hog, which was
Our allies
amazing.
are in trouble.
So you could have a Forge Hog even if you weren't playing as Forge.
You could have like 30 Forge Hoggers, you know, like as many as you wanted.
as directions goes. Out.
That is hilarious.
Generator
And
upgrade complete.
it's totally believable now.
All units.
No, you're okay.
Our allies are attacking the enemy base. Upgrade complete.
This guy has 2 Tech 1 bases. Like, what are you doing? Who does that? I don't understand.
Is that rule number 3?
I think that's like rule number 12, but you know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ow,
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O!
ow,
Got out alive.
That
Fear
controller
can
shift let get you.
Our allies are attacking the enemy base.
I'm just gonna stand there.
That sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like
Air support ASAP.
I'm sure that works.
I like how he like
I mean-
kind of pretends that he wants to help, and then he
Enemy
leaves.
structure burned to the ground.
Yeah, well, I'm going after him now. Yeah,
An
bye-bye,
enemy player
Mantis.
has been eliminated.
You won't be mine, you won't be anybody's.
That's kind of savage.
All
That's enough.
units.
I'm very much the embodiment of the, like, you know, selfish girlfriend. When it comes to my mechs.
It's understandable.
All units. All units.
Yeah, that's
Rally
right,
point
Jerome.
set.
Get out of here.
Oh, hunters.
Isabel, don't need you no
Enemy
more.
hero is down. Leader power ready. Leader point earned. Logistics level 1 researched.
Don't really know what I'm.
Oh yeah, I'll get the victory turret, don't worry. There we go.
So you
Now
ensure
we're gonna
our victory.
Our
Indeed.
allies are attacking the
say?
enemy base.
exactly.
I like how he's running.
All units.
Yeah, not anymore.
You have nowhere to run, son.
Well, it's a veteran Atrio. It's chosen,
We've
huh?
destroyed
Not
an
anymore.
enemy
Oh,
structure.
this looks like it's gone. I'm sorry about that, you know.
Your hunters shall run from my vehicles.
Stepping up.
Poor hunters. Hunters are actually like pretty good, but
Not as good as they were in
Yeah.
Halo Wars 1.
why would you build hunters in Halo Wars 1?
That's like all you built in
Our
Halo Wars
allies
1.
are attacking the enemy base.
If you were Covenant, you made.
All
Okay.
units.
Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. He's probably like lolling. I'm gonna be on some montage later on YouTube.
Incineration.
Go easy next time.
Do you-
These things aren't.
Do you actually think that hunters in Halo Wars 1
All
was
units.
a good strategy?
All units.
Yes.
All units.
You would go
Our
hunters.
allies are attacking the
You just
enemy
go
base.
anti-everything. This Covenant.
Leader power ready.
What did you do as
Yeah.
Covenant?
I guess it does make
All
sense.
units.
I mean, I didn't get to you till Halo
All
Wars 2,
units.
so
What
It
would
can't be
what
helped.
would you actually do as Covenant in Halo Wars 1?
it was Banshees into Vampires or Hero.
Them got out alive.
You know, as someone who used to love playing as the
An
Prophet,
enemy player has been eliminated.
I really enjoyed like being the chair Like, just fly over to their base and drop like 15 or 20 wraiths, and then
All units.
teleport away. That was always a good time.
All units.
Hey. Well, it looks like we've wrapped this up.
Get bashed up, okay?
That's a good first game.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was a good game.
All
I haven't played in
units.
quite a while. I actually got to use tanks.
Ah! Ooh, nice.
Okay, someone explain to me
All units.
how a Mac Blast can't even take out the shield on a brute, but it can take down a warship. You know?
It's true.
Explain to me this.
It's
Four
true.
of them can kill a scarab,
Well done.
but they can't kill one brute. Like, what is this? You know? Makes no sense.
Wow.
Hashtag fix the game.
Actually, someone on their team had the most units destroyed.
I did build a lot of units that died.